Hey, g'day everyone, welcome back to Steve's Place Down Under. Today's another episode sponsored by Friday Parts. Now, if you haven't seen the restoration of this Fergie, go back, there'll be a Willet start when we picked it up and every episode leading up to this. So I've eventually got the wheels, I've had them for a couple of weeks now, I just haven't had a chance to get around to them, and I've had pre-recorded episodes already. So Friday Parts have sent me 2 front rims, 2 tubes and 1 tyre. One meaning I already had one. Now it's not in the same condition, it's a bit older, but it's still in fairly good condition for what this tractor's going to do. I didn't want to ask for 2 tyres if I already had one, so we're just going to mount those on the rims today and fit them to the tractor, and then she's sitting down on all 4s. Okay, so forgive me if this isn't in frame, I'm filming myself off a tripod. I actually had a big storm come through last night. It blew right through the shed. It soaked the box the tubes were in, so I didn't do an unboxing of those, and you can see how dusty and wet they were. Didn't get these rim boxes though because they were inside. Just do an unboxing of one of those. I have opened one to make sure they were right, well both to make sure they were right before I filmed. Okay, there we go. Very good quality. I've already done the back wheels. Just brilliant quality. If you were doing one up, you wouldn't bother sandblasting and painting it for what these go for online. So there you go. I am by no means a tyre fitter, but we're going to have a go. Just go and water down my mounting gel. Please click subscribe, helps us grow here. We do some collaboration stuff, only if it means something in the channel's niche. If not, we do a bit of yard maintenance. I've got 20 acres here. We do Willet starts, both tractors, trucks, earth movers. Got a great collection of, I think I got my 31st prime mover on last week. It's another episode, may have aired before this actually, so go back and have a look at that. And I've got 50 something tractors here, just all bits and pieces I've collected over the years. Heap of old engines, so if you're interested in that sort of content, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and it costs nothing and it helps us grow. So, got a bit of mounting gel here. This is all water based, so it'll hose straight off. Newer tyres going to be a lot easier than the older one, I'd imagine. That older one's been sitting here for years, but you know, it's worth the struggle to put it on and use it. For those of you just watching for the first time, this tractor was put in the shed in 1971 and never started until I bought it recently being 12 months. So it's a very low-hourred machine from what I believe. Very stiff old tyre, this. I have wiped these tubes down. All the big stuff off, they may be a bit dusty, but anyway. Again, not a tyre fitter, so if you see something I'm doing wrong, please tell me. If you're a professional. Heaps of truck and tractor tyres, and I've never ever been trained. It's just something I've basically taught myself, but I'm open to any tips as well. So these are the 419 size, which is the narrow ones, and then you could get the 16s as well, which are the wider ones like your 35s and that have. But I have seen greys with them on there, different models perhaps, I don't know. I'm not up on my grey Fergie knowledge by any means. This is more like an old motorbike tyre. Here comes Dad Judy. I haven't been here for hours now, look. Just had a visitor, everyone, excuse me. This old tyre's like a motorbike, she's that narrow. Pretty stiff, thick old tyre too. She's must be thick ply or just stiff, but not sure. You can get tools to screw onto those valves, but I haven't got one. Okay, just got a pair of vices loosely clamped onto that plastic cap there. This is the biggest part, not pinching the tube. Some tyres are just brilliant, they'll just walk on, and other times you really struggle. Probably should have worked towards the valve, not. How you doing, mate? You going back to Grammy's?
I just to get back to medicine.
Okay. You been at home?
Yeah, I have to go, I just go back to Mum's.
The idea is to get the tyre to drop into that low point in the middle of the rim, so it'll allow it to go that way, and I've probably done it wrong because it's pulling that valve, but anyway, it'll work. You can see I'm trying to make sure of is I'm not pinching the tube. 15 or 20 pound in her and see how she comes up. The valve's wound right out on that wheel. Done a little bit of pumping up off the camera because the compressor's pretty noisy, but got about 18 pound in that. Not overly sure what it's meant to have. I think roughly that's pretty much it. See how she sits when she's on the tractor. The valve is a bit smaller than the hole. It doesn't fit in there real well. Okay, this one has been cleaned out. This is going to be a bit harder, this one, because it's been around for many, many years. Certainly going to do the job. I'll probably never use the tractor, just part of the collection, I suppose. I'm going to do this one a different way because you can't open that tyre up enough to get your hand in there, so I'm going to try something different here. Box over so not scratching the wheel. Should have taken him to a motorbike mechanic. We'll get there. So stiff and narrow, this tyre, he just cannot. Probably could have put it in the tyre to start with maybe, but it raises the risk of pinching it. Can't get it to hook behind that rim. Pull the tyre up, it covers it. Yeah, where's what a job. Just trying something different here. Whether it works, I don't know, but okay, so I put the tyre on the back way and pulled just so I could get my hand. You can't get your hand up in here to line the valve up, so I pulled it out under the tyre and lined it up. The reason I turned the camera off is so I could swear. As soon as I swore, it went straight in. So the next thing is I was going to put a bit of wind in it, but I might just try and. Trouble is here, he's pinching it. It's so narrow and the tube's big. Last thing I want to do is pinch it. It's extremely easy to do when you've got this sort of weight on a small area on a lever. Oh, excuse the bar hit the camera. One thing I'm not overly wrapped in is how that valve fits in that hole in the rim. But it won't affect it, just I'd like it a bit tighter. Just going to pinch it lightly with these needle nose vices here so I can put a bit more weight on the valve. I put 18 or 20 in her. That's £20 there. Alright, we'll put them on the tractor and see how she sits. Okay, it's more for scrap metal for the steel bin. Wire brush has seen better days. I don't remember it being that sad. Let's get another one. Okay, bit of never sees. This brush is a little bit soft, but it'll work. Okay, she looks the part now, the old girl. Waiting to see it like this for bloody a couple of years now. That sticker will blow off with the gurney when we give her a final wash. Okay, looks good. I'll just show you something I have noticed. You see this rim here is dished for those tapered nuts. So they basically locate it. It'll locate in the centre and on those nuts. This one here was basically flat. And you can see it's fine for this tractor, but it hasn't got a full thread in that nut. That nut's fairly deep. It's deeper than that because of the taper on the back. But she's sitting all the way home too. I guess if you got a bar, you could make your own taper. I think after you worked it for a bit, the ideal thing would be is to give them a nip. As probably a rule of thumb for all wheels anyway, but especially this. It's sort of sitting on, the back is only sitting on that low spot there. And all this is off off the hub itself, so we'll see. She might come loose, it may not. Well, it helps if you press the record button. I was just told you a full story about something else, what I'm going to do with this machine, and it wasn't recording. When I went up to turn it off, I actually pressed record. So anyway, what I was telling is it's a full nut on these threads here, so that's really good. A little bit different made, this wheel. You can see the difference to this side. This is the one they sourced, but again, still fine. Hopefully that settles and I'll get a little bit more out of those, but it's only probably 1-2 turns anyway. There's more coming up on this. The header pipe I've got to still get off them, and that'll connect that underneath muffler I've got. And the rest of the jobs I'll probably do a start-up for Friday Parts, and the rest of the jobs I'll just do in my own time. So it'll be 7 or 8 episodes on this one, and that's probably enough. So we'll get the jack underneath her and drop her down, and that'll do her. All right, everyone, I reckon a 20-ton jack should be enough to lift her. Oh, she's just sitting on her. Yeah, that's her. Beautiful. Okay. Well, she's on all fours. What do you all think of her? Beautiful. Okay. Once this is up and running, I got dropped off a dingo, they're called, like a little front end loader that you stand on, so I've got to get that in the shed so I can work on it overnight in the light. So this is a bit of a hurry now to get this one going, but thanks everyone for watching. Remember to use that alternative, Friday Parts, give them a look up. You'd be surprised how much they've actually got on offer for your equipment, trucks, tractors, earth movers, whatever you've got. It's worth a look. Thanks everyone for watching.